Welcome back to another technical video, and today we are taking a look at Polkadot coin. Now, before going to the smaller details, want to point out one thing on the daily time frame, which is this 100 EMA, which currently basically is being retested as well. Now, the key point for the bullish momentum to take place on the Polkadot coin is to see some sort of movement similar to previous times, so a breakout, retest, and breakout structure. So same here, we had a breakout, then a retest, although a choppy one, but still a retest, and then a breakout structure and a full scale upside movement. So if we would take a look at the previous times when we had the similar like structure development, we bounce, let's take the breakout structure area, it's 65%. From here it's like 100%, so let's take an average of like 80%. This would be the breakout structure area, and that would be an approximate target for the Polkadot coin for us, which is like, let's call it even $9, like 8.5 basically. So right now we had a potential breakout, so let's remove this one. We had a breakout here. Now price is correcting similar to this one here, and now what we are looking is the breakout structure to form in this region. So that being said, going to remove this one and leaving this zone here, going to extend it slightly as well with like this branch area, and now going to the smaller time frames. Also want to point out the 100 EMA area, so let's mark it as 100 EMA like that. Now going to the hourly time frame to check the CMA gaps here. Now one thing, we mentioned it previously as well, but bearish CMA gaps don't really matter during the bull run or the bullish momentum on the markets, and right now we are having a bullish momentum. So what we might see is price to dip near this area, which is like 100 EMA, also by the way $4 mark, which is usually a strong support area. So all the round numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 especially, are marked as a strong momentum areas. So basically the game plan, one game plan, can be something like this. Where's the ghost bar? Going to take like that, and let's take it like this. So that's one game plan that we might see. Give me 1 second here, and like that. So a retest to this zone, a bounce, immediate bounce from this area, and from this zone we would look for some sort of like a mark structure break to form. How many times been using those charts and still can't memorize where everything is? So this is the price movements, breakout, and then a full scale movement to upper zones. So in this case, the MSB should be somewhere in this region, and ideal market structure development should be something like this. So we have this dip similar to this one towards the $4 mark, then a smaller bounce, maybe a consolidation movement, and then a breakout. First market structure break, retest, and breakout structure, which would be an additional confirmation for us. So pretty simple movements on the Polkadot coin, bullish as well. Want to take a look on the daily time frame, the risk and reward ratio that we are expecting on the long term. So if we would open a long position here, stop loss has to be somewhere in this region, with first target being of course this area. So risk and reward ratio is 1 to 1, second one somewhere in the $6.5, then 7.5, and then of course the $8.5 mark. So overall risk and reward ratio is, let's call it like 1 to 4.5 maybe, or something like this. So overall, once again, pretty bullish on the Polkadot coin, waiting for the 200 EMA to be broken, and on the smaller time frames we might see still some further dip, as we had pretty strong bearish like Monday opening for this week. Overall, if we would look for any kind of bounce zones to happen or bounce zones to take place, then this would be the mark structure break area for us. So if we see a similar movement of this play to play out here, to play it here, then this would also go as a green sign for us. Or if we see the price to dip below this area, then this would just confirm that we still see the bearish momentum happening. So it's basically a reversal for the break of structure, because we are right now on the 30 minutes seeing bearish trend, smaller one, then a quick dip, leaving a lot of fair value gap areas in this zone, by the way, which will be filled eventually, very soon, most likely. So yeah, that's it. Position to take for a short here, position to take for a long here. If you don't want to go for a scalps, just wait for the $4 mark on the hourly or 4-hour time frame, and on the daily time frame, just wait for the break structure to form here. So multiple trades can be taken, and that's the overall view that currently seeing on the dot coin. Anyways, as always, that's it for today. Pretty long video, but if you like this one, feel free to like, leave a comment, and I will see you on the next video.